Welcome back, everyone. Ready to really get into a career path that most people don't even think twice about?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about textile quality inspectors,
Mm-hmm.
the unsung heroes, I'm telling you, of everything
Right.
from the clothes we wear every day to
Yes, for sure.
the technology of tomorrow.
Exactly.
So we are going deep, deep, deep
Like that.
on this one
Yeah.
with really great information from RoleCatcher's Career Guide.
Yes.
And let me tell you, just a little sneak peek, it's not just about knowing one type of stitch from another.
Right.
This role is much more
It's vast.
diverse
Yes.
than you might think.
It really is. And
Yeah.
it goes way beyond, like you were saying, just like your basic factory floor. You're talking about high-end fashion designers, aerospace companies, using all these new and different technical textiles.
Yeah.
Even those companies that are developing the smart fabrics we keep hearing about.
Okay, so now imagine this. A faulty zipper on a spacesuit.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a high-stakes scenario right there.
Sure.
And that really came to mind when I was reading through this guide.
Mm-hmm.
It really highlights what a critical role these inspectors play.
And the skills it takes to do it.
Yes.
Because it's not just about, like you said, knowing the difference between two stitches. It's really about understanding why. Why does that seem puckering?
Right.
Is it the thread? Is it the tension?
Oh.
Is it the sewing machine itself?
Interesting.
They have to be like process detectives.
Yeah. And not just any detectives, right?
Right.
I mean, this guide mentions needing to have a deep understanding of regulations and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Ocotex.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I had to look it up.
It's really interesting stuff. It's basically making sure that textiles meet ecological safety standards.
So you're not just looking for a stray thread here. You're making sure that the fabrics are safe for people and the planet.
Exactly.
That's a lot of responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility.
So what stands out to you so far as this career path?
I think for me, what's so cool is how this role, like many others, is changing and evolving alongside technology.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about 3D printed fabrics
What?
and digital textile designs, which means that...
Wait, hold on. 3D printed fabrics. Now that sounds like we're stepping into some kind of sci-fi movie or something.
It kind of is.
Really?
It is. I mean, imagine having to analyze the tensile strength of a 3D printed fabric.
Right.
You're not just looking for broken threads.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with, microscopic layer adhesion.
Wow.
And that just requires a whole other level of expertise.
Okay, so it's needing to be a tech whiz on top of understanding fabrics inside and out.
100%.
I'm realizing this is anything but static. Constantly learning new things.
Always learning. That's what makes it exciting, right?
Yeah.
This is not, your grandma's sewing circle anymore.
Right.
This is a dynamic field where technology is always changing how the game is played.
Wow, so true.
And that plays directly into how you can advance in this career, too.
So you've proven yourself. You're this tech-savvy textile detective. What other, what's next? What kind of opportunities await as you gain experience in this?
Well, what I love is how RoleCatcher really lays it out there, a clear path. They outline 3 main stages. You have your entry level, your junior, and then senior textile quality inspector.
Wow.
And each stage, of course, comes with more responsibility.
I see.
And even a chance to specialize if you want.
Oh, cool.
Which is great.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what each of those might look like.
So, they have these fantastic example profiles in the guide.
I love those.
At the entry level, right?
Yeah.
You might be on that factory floor we were talking about, just making sure that all the seams are perfect.
Oh.
But as you progress, you could see yourself conducting supplier audits.
Oh.
So you basically become a textile quality auditor.
Interesting.
And at that point, it's not even just about catching the flaws, it's about preventing them.
I see.
You might find yourself developing quality control procedures
Wow.
for an entire product line, or maybe even training new inspectors on, the latest tech and standards.
That's a great point.
Right.
So you're not just gaining technical skills.
Right.
You're honing your leadership and communication skills.
Which are so valuable.
So valuable.
And the best part, those skills are transferable.
Mm-hmm.
They can go with you to any industry.
That's true.
This is a career path that can take you in so many directions.
Yeah.
You could even end up consulting for those cutting-edge companies that are developing those smart textiles we were talking about before.
That's what I call a serious thread ladder to climb.
Right.
Okay, but let's talk about something else that is transforming the textile industry like crazy right now. Sustainability.
Yes. Great point.
This is Such a hot topic right now.
That's huge.
Consumers are way more conscious these days about where their clothes come from,
Right.
how they're made.
Absolutely.
Sustainability is like the buzzword on everybody's lips.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Right.
It's not just a buzzword anymore. It's a necessity.
And that's where, I mean, this is where textile quality inspectors really come into play, I think.
100%. Because imagine, right, you're inspecting a batch of organic cotton. You're not just checking it for flaws in the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
You're verifying its origins, making sure that it's meeting all of those ecological and ethical standards.
You're not just a quality inspector.
Right.
You're a sustainability champion.
That's a great way to put it.
So if this deep dive has like piqued your interest, and I don't know how it couldn't have, where do you even begin to explore this further?
That's a great question. But the good news is RoleCatcher has a ton of resources. I mean, they really go above and beyond. They have really detailed guides on things like interview tips, salary expectations, even related career paths if you want to kind of branch out and see different facets of the textile industry.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really great stuff.
Very helpful.
They even have example interview questions.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
I know. Those are so helpful.
I was reading through those, and some of them are tough.
Oh, yeah. They're meant to be. They make you think. Like one I saw was telling me about a time you had to reject a batch of ethically sourced alpaca wool.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Right. It's hard.
It's all about, like, thinking on your feet.
Absolutely.
Demonstrating what you know.
And these guides are here to help you prepare.
Oh.
So you can shine in those interviews. Because it is competitive, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. So.
All right. But there's also a lot to offer. A lot of opportunity for the right person.
Totally, totally.
And who knows, maybe that's you.
Well, I think we have unraveled quite a bit about textile quality inspectors today in this deep dive.
I think so, too. It's clear that this role is way more
It's multifaceted.
demanding,
Yeah.
but also more rewarding than a lot of people might think.
Right.
I mean, who knew?
For sure.
There was so much more to it than just spotting a loose thread.
Right. And that's what I love about it.
Yes.
It's this really unique blend of technical expertise, problem-solving skills, and a passion for, like we were saying, quality and sustainability.
That's awesome.
It's a really cool job.
So if you're looking for a career that's like challenging but fulfilling and give you the chance to make a difference, this could be it.
Yeah, I think so.
And if you want to learn more, you know where to go. Check out RoleCatcher. They've got everything you need to get started. I love their guides. I highly recommend them.
They're great resources. Definitely check them out.
Awesome. Well, I think that wraps it up for us in this deep dive into the world of textile quality inspectors.
This was fun. I learned a lot.
Me too. And I'm sure our listeners did as well. Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
It really is.
And it's not just 3D printing either. Think about, like, digital printing.
Oh, yeah.
Directly onto the fabric.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, the textile quality inspector could be, checking the color accuracy, the resolution, things you never would have even thought about.
Right.
Like traditional dyeing methods.
Wow. So it's like needing to be a tech whiz.
Yeah.
On top of understanding fabrics inside and out.
It's true.
This role is anything but static.
It's very dynamic. It's constantly changing.
You could be learning new things all the time.
Always learning. Yep. And that, of course, goes right into like how you advance in your career, too.
So you've proven yourself. You're like this, tech-savvy textile detective. What's next? What kind of exciting opportunities are there?
Well, what's great is RoleCatcher, they lay out a clear path.
Okay.
They outline 3 main stages. So you have your entry level, then your junior, and then senior textile quality inspector.
And like, what do those stages kind of look like?
So like they have these great example profiles in the guide. At the entry level, you're probably on the factory floor, making sure all the seams look good.
Right.
But as you progress, you could see yourself, conducting supplier audits. So you're basically becoming a textile quality auditor.
Oh, very cool.
And it's not just about catching the flaws at that point.
Yeah.
It's about preventing them.
I see.
So, you could be developing quality control procedures for a whole product line.
Wow.
Or training new inspectors on the newest technologies, the latest standards.
So you're not just gaining like the technical skills,
Right.
You're honing those leadership, communication skills too.
It's so important. And the best part, those are transferable.
Yeah.
They go with you no matter what industry you're in.
That's true.
So this career path can really take you anywhere.
Yeah.
You could even end up consulting for those companies that are making those smart textiles we were talking about.
Now that's what I call a thread ladder to climb.
All right.
Okay, but let's talk about something else that is like really transforming the textile industry right now.
Okay.
Sustainability.
Yes. Huge topic.
It's a really hot topic right now.
It's everywhere.
Consumers are so much more aware these days about, like, where their clothes are coming from, how they're made.
For sure.
It seems like sustainability is, like, the buzzword
Right.
on everybody's lips these days.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
But for good reason.
It's not just a buzzword anymore.
It's not, no.
It's like a necessity.
It's essential. Yeah.
And this is really, I think, where textile quality inspectors come in. Like, this is where you're really, really needed.
Oh, 100%.
Because think about it. You're inspecting a batch of organic cotton.
Right.
You're not just looking for, like, flaws in the fabric. You're verifying where it came from, making sure it meets all those, like, ecological and ethical standards.
That's huge. Yeah.
So you're not just a quality inspector. You're like a sustainability champion.
I love that. That's a great way to put it.
So if this deep dive has, like, piqued your interest, and I don't know how it couldn't, where do you even begin to explore this career further?
Well, that's a great question. And the good news is RoleCatcher has a ton of resources.
Oh, good.
They have really detailed guides on, like, interview tips, salary expectations, even other related career paths, if you kind of want to see what else is out there.
Oh, cool.
Like different aspects of the textile industry you could get into.
Very helpful.
They go above and beyond.
Oh, I love when they have those example interview questions.
Yes.
Because some of them are really tough.
Oh, they're meant to be challenging.
They really make you think.
Yeah, like I saw one that was like, tell me about a time that you had to reject a batch of ethically sourced alpaca wool.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Right.
That's hard.
It's about thinking on your feet.
Yeah.
And showing that you know your stuff. So.
Right.
And these guides are really there to help you prepare so that when you get into that interview, you're going to shine. Because let's be real, it's competitive out there.
Right. It is.
But yeah, there's a lot to offer too.
Of course.
So it's a great opportunity for the right person.
Totally. Totally.
Who knows? Maybe that's you listening right now.
Well, I think we've unraveled quite a bit today about textile quality inspectors in this deep dive.
I think so too.
It's clear that this role is, much more demanding than a lot of people might think.
For sure.
But also way more rewarding.
Right. And that's the thing, it's like,
yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew there was so much to it?
Right. I mean,
than just spotting a loose thread.
Right. And that's what's so great about it. It's this blend of, technical expertise, problem solving, and that passion for, like we were talking about, quality and sustainability.
It's kind of like the perfect package. If you're looking for, a career that's challenging, but it's fulfilling, you have the opportunity to, like, make a difference.
100%.
This could be it.
Totally, yeah.
If you want to learn more, you know where to go.
Check out RoleCatcher.
RoleCatcher.
They've got everything you need to, start down this path.
Yes, all their guides are awesome.
So helpful, yeah.
I definitely recommend them.
100%.
I mean, I think they've got, like, everything you need to really start,
building that dream career.
Yeah. Stitching it together. I love it.
I love that.
Well, we have definitely unraveled a lot about textile quality inspectors today.
We did. We really dug deep.
It's really clear that this role is
way more
demanding than I think a lot of people realize.
Yeah.
But also way more rewarding.
Right. And I think that's what's, so cool about it.
Who knew?
Who knew there was so much to it?
But there was so much more to it than just, like,
spotting a loose thread here and there.
Right, exactly.
Which, don't get me wrong, still important.
Oh, very important.
Attention to detail, all that. But
right. But there's so much more to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's that, like you were saying, it's that really great combination of, like, the technical expertise, those problem-solving skills, and then that passion for,
yeah,
quality and sustainability.
It's kind of like the total package.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a career that challenges you, but also gives you a chance to, like, really
make a difference.
Yeah, make a difference. This could be it.
This could be it, yeah.
So, be sure to check out RoleCatcher if you want to learn more.
They've got everything you need over there.
All the information.
All of it.
To get started.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, one of the coolest things about this whole field is that it's constantly evolving.
Right.
So, who knows what the future holds.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really exciting time to be involved.
Totally. Like we were saying with, like, 3D printing and all this new technology.
Yeah. Who knows what's next?
Yeah, I don't even want to, like, try to predict.
Right. Yeah, that's what makes it so fun.
It's going to be amazing, though, I'm sure.
It is.
So if you're someone who likes to, like, be on the cutting edge and isn't afraid to, like,
Learn new things.
Yeah, learn new things.
And always be growing.
Constantly be growing. This could be the perfect fit for you.
For sure.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for us today on the show.
This was great.
I had so much fun on this deep dive into the world of textile quality inspectors.
Me too.
Learned so much.
It's fascinating stuff.
And I'm sure our listeners did as well.
I hope so.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.